All right, so we have 8 people so far. All right, so again, as I mentioned to some of you already, we're doing, the only equipment you would need is like a soft surface. Actually, do we even need? Yeah, well, we'll be on our stomachs at some point, so we'll be doing arm haulers, which are on your stomach. You're up and and you're just taking your arms up and back, keeping your back retracted and your neck in line with the spine. So you want to keep your eyes towards the floor, bring your arms up, just like this. And I typically, you could raise your feet to get more lower back. I typically just raise my torso to really focus on the upper back. But if you want to lift your feet, you could get upper and lower back. That's preference. And then, so we'll do 30 seconds of those per round. And then we'll do 10 to 20 push-ups. I just like to give those options because I like quality over quantity. So if you're not comfortable with floor push-ups, you could come to a countertop, preferably a sturdier table than this. I don't even know if I could demonstrate on this, but you could do, if you do countertop push-ups, aim to go almost to hit the countertop about mid-chest. So you want your arms with mid to lower chest, and that's where you would go to the countertop with. You don't want it way up here because that's too much on the shoulders. And then, so the other piece of equipment is going to be like a towel, or I just have socks on for the V-ups. So those are just going from a plank to here and back. All right. And then we have mountain climber lunges. I was just complaining about my legs hurting. This is great. So with those, you're going from, instead of just, you could do normal mountain climbers. You could even slide if you have socks on. Or the plan was to do mountain climber lunges where you're going like this. All right? So you're trying to bring that foot up to your hand. But you could do any variation of those that I showed you. And then burpees, 10 burpees. So that'll be we're doing 3 rounds of those, at least 3 rounds. And we'll warm up and get started. Sorry.
Skip the first. Can you do some modifications? Because that's a lot of time, that's a lot of stress on the low back for us older folks. Can you show us some modifications for the burpees and the mountain climbers?
Yeah. So instead of the mountain climbers, I would do, watch out, Poosh. So you can take some break off the back. I would do bicycles like this per side, because we're doing mountain climbers per side. And then, so you could do those instead of the mountain climbers. And then instead of the burpees, I would just do, let's see, I was going to say you could do air squats, but is everyone else as sore as I am? Because that's going to work similar muscles. But if you're too sore, if you're... Do what? Yeah, those, or double the reps to 20 and do jumping jacks. So if your legs are sore like mine, that might be a little easier. So yeah, those are good. I think those would be great replacements for those. And if you don't have a slippery surface or socks, or you're on carpet, you could put your feet in a tray, like a baking tray or something for the slider V-ups, or just go into a normal VF. So you could just do these. All right? So either one of those will work, but we'll go ahead and stretch. So on your mat, we'll go into a wide lunge, just rest that back leg. And then arms up. Right, and then take your hand out to that outside foot and reach over with the other arm, trying to stretch out the side. And back up. And now just breathe or go back on that knee and get a little calf stretch, lifting your toe up.
No idea where to put myself. It's too hard. Find space in here.
All right, and now switch knees.
I get in between exercises. I don't know.
And lunge forward. Arms up.
That's why all this was moved.
And then just take your outside arm again, reaching over with the other one.
Look it up.
And back up. And now we'll straighten the front leg, bringing your toes towards you. Somehow this is still a dog toy. Like, he still likes this. It used to be a flip-flop, I think. All right, and back up. And then next, we'll just go into a butterfly stretch. Bring your heels in. And then lean forward. Juice. And now cross your legs and reach back. Stretch the chest. Take a few good breaths. Alrighty. And then from there, we'll do some arm swings. And then just some opposite knees to elbows. And 10 jumping jacks. Alrighty. I think I've warmed up enough to not have the sweater, finally. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start. So we'll have 30 seconds of arm hollers. So again, those are on your stomach. Yeah, I have to move it. So on your stomach. And arms up and back. Alright. So we're going to go for 30 seconds on those. And Goose, you just messed up my clock. This is a bad thing about touch screens. Okay. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. And go. Lay down. Lay down. You're not good on camera. Deuce, lay down. Lay down. Good boy. You didn't choose a good spot. Alright, that's it. Alright, and then we'll go for 10 to 20 push-ups. Alright, and then we'll have 10 of the slider V-ups. Alright, and then 10 of the mountain climber lunges per leg. And then we'll have 10 burpees. And then we'll be back to the arm haulers. For 30 seconds. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Almost there. And that's it. All right, and then back to the push-ups. 10 to 20. Goose. Sit. Ow. And then 10 of the slider V-ups. And 10 of the lunge mountain climbers. Almost lost count. Okay, and then it's back to the 10 burpees.
Tomorrow.
I know, I was wondering if you're going to subtract these. Alright, next we'll go back to the arm haulers in 10 seconds. Ready, and go. And that's it.
Oh man, that was burned.
And then back to push-ups. These are hard today. Alright, then we'll go into the slider V-ups. Goose, that's inappropriate. No, and then you're gonna lick me after? No. No, it's a bad goose. Sit. 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 Stay. After the slider V-ups are the mountain climber lunges. And then we have one more set of burpees.
These are hard today.
Huh?
Man,